What is up, squaddies? Welcome back to the final time lapse of me clearing before the build. Ends a little bit at the end, which is not just clearing, it's, well, you'll see when we get there. Man, this episode's a bit longer than the last one, because I rendered it alongside the last one, found a convenient time to cut it, split them into two different projects on Premiere Pro. Recorded for the first one. I'm rendering the first one now, and I had to pre-render them so that when I'm watching it through and doing the voiceover, I can see the video playing properly. Otherwise, it would only show one frame every few seconds because it doesn't know what it's supposed to be showing. It's trying to render it in the moment. But then I saw this one's a bit longer, so I thought I'd speed it up a bit more. Problem is it's no longer pre-rendered, which would mean I can't watch it, and I can't pre-render it while the other one is properly rendering now. Although I've also just noticed that I apparently can't render the other one while watching this one or recording it, so I'm just gonna have to wait another 15 minutes. That's another 15 minutes longer that the other one will take to render. Oh well, whatever. Damn, already at level 66 for this one. But again, these final two layers of dirt and stone took longer than any others. And at a certain point I figured I should just kill the animals around me as well to get their XP and food. And that includes killing llamas, and I think I killed a horse at one point. Yes, I know I'm a terrible person, but I already have tons of horses. So yeah, I just did it for the XP, which is minimal. Also, at some point here I tamed a dog, but it died somehow, so that was sad. But I never got to know it anyway, so not too sad. Here we are, shearing some more sheep and going back to mend the tools again. I just sort of changed my system for the mending. I put logs in the furnace, like in the top, as the input, and then charcoal at the bottom, which I'm getting from the logs. I moved all my charcoal into the chest that's next to the furnaces. It was originally the output chest when I had hoppers going to the furnaces. Then I realized you can get a lot of XP from a furnace if you've had it the whole time, which I had used those furnaces a lot over the course of me playing on this realm, even though I had it as an automated system or semi-automated. Anyway, so I put the logs in the top, charcoal on the bottom, and then I take out the charcoal because I noticed you can. I think you get just as much XP from taking out one item as you do from taking out like half a stack. So I figure I only need to take out a few. So what did I do? Yeah, at some point I have it so that when I go there, there's already like 6 in each of the 4 furnaces I'm using. So I take them out, and that'll probably heal up my armor. Then I can go put in, there's no charcoal in them at this point. I put in some charcoal, I take out, I go and take out the coal as they smelt one by one, and that will be enough to repair all my tools. And then I take out any other charcoal that I'd put in the bottom. But at the end I realized I should just put 1 charcoal in. And then I leave the rest to smelt so that when I come the next time, there's like 6 in each furnace or whatever, and I can heal the armor again. And that way, because I kept forgetting to bring logs with me when I returned. Alright, so this is the final layer, and this one I decided to start in the middle and work my way out for some weird reason. I think there was a lot of dirt in the middle maybe, or actually no, I think there was a cavern underneath and I had to cover it up, and I figured I'd just dig around it. Yeah. Also, at some point during me digging this, I realized what time it was. It was 7 o'clock, and it was Friday. And at 6:30 on Friday, I normally do like trivia with my parents. I like call them and chat to them, but I hadn't done it for a couple of weeks because I'd always been out. And so my mum just completely forgot to ask me if I wanted to play. So yeah, I was like, alright. But then I called her up, and while I was excavating, I was doing a trivia night. So if I unmuted it, you would just hear me talking constantly. I think at this point, I was talking about like minotaurs or something, because there was some themed questions in the trivia. Well, not themed exactly. There's a hidden like theme in the answers to some of the questions. So it was like, what type of bird in this area is like a pest? What were the 7 dwarves' profession? What mythical creature was in the labyrinth in Crete, or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, let's think. The dwarves were miners. In the labyrinth, that's going to be a minotaur. And what bird, or is it a minor bird? And what do you know it was? Yeah. But my mother apparently didn't know that minotaurs and labyrinths were a thing. So, yeah. I flex my knowledge, which I didn't even consider to be particularly smart knowledge. Man, it's getting close here. Work right into the corner there. Oh, AFK for a bit there. That might have been when I started doing the trivia, maybe. Or maybe not. Oh man, the sandstone is so satisfying though, because it breaks instantly. It's like doing the dirt with the shovel. And it's also handy because I think I will need a bunch of sandstone for my build. Do I still have my document open? I do. Sandstone. Yep, I need 625 sandstone, so not a lot. I'm not sure if I've actually got that amount yet, but I think you can make sandstone with sand pretty easily, and I should have a ton of sand. And sand's pretty easy to get. Though I do also need like 500 sand. Oh well, still nothing compared to the wool that I need. Outside of the time lapse, I was harvesting some wool the other day, and I think I ended up with maybe 3.5 chests worth out of the 24.5 chests worth that I need. It's not too bad, definitely getting there. Ooh, okay, that's that section of the level done. Must be getting very close now. I think it might just be this chunk of stone, or these couple chunks of stone. Let's have a look. Because I keep walking off towards the end and filling in dirt, so there's going to be a few fake out moments where I'm not actually done when it looks like I could be. So I know this is not quite done here, but I'm about to head back and mend up the tools, so I go and fill in this river. And I do eventually fill in the river, so that's always good. But I think in the end I had to go and grab some more dirt from the chests. Okay, I definitely remember doing the trivia at this point, because I remember going back and forth as I'm talking about minotaurs. Man. Alright, and back again. I think I went and grabbed some of the dirt that was on the ground. And I went and killed every mob I could find. There! I tamed the wolf. Told you. Question is, when does it die? Still there. I think it's still there at that point. Or is that it dying there? Did it already die? Can't see it. Oh no, that's still there. And I swear I didn't kill it. Wait, something was just killed by a husk? Maybe that was the wolf. Yep, and then I died. That's right. But I just grab a boat and boat over because it's not too difficult to get back. Everything attacked me. It's the damn phantoms, they catch you out. Because you can't really hear them coming in Bedrock Edition either. You might hear one screech and then look around and there's nothing. And then suddenly 2 minutes later they get you. I harvested the potatoes again, finally they grew, or I actually decided to look at them. But I used them because I think I ran out of logs to smelt up. But that means this might be the last time I heal the tools up. Because that looks like that's... Oh, I was going to say it looks like that's the end, but no, there's still a big chunk to go on this level. There we go. There's a long boy. So I chopped off the end and took it around. I think that's it. And I flew back, dumped all my stuff, got a ton of dirt, placed down all the torches I had, which barely got around one edge, or two edges I guess. But nowhere near filling it up, because someone said, why don't you just place torches? Because I kept fighting mobs. I'm like, well, because there's a lot of torches. And it's like, why don't you just use TNT to blow it up? I'm like, well, because I need a specific level. It's like, oh, okay. That was my brother coming in and seeing what I was doing. Yeah. So, but I won the argument just by saying that it needs to be a specific level. Man, it's so nice and flat. There's still like grass and stuff around, but that's not a big issue. Just gotta fill in the last little bit there. And my hand was killing me at this point, because I don't know, I guess I haven't used this mouse. It's a new mouse. Haven't used it for this like length of time before. Especially because in Bedrock Edition you have to click a lot more than in Java, because holding down buttons doesn't work as well. Like when placing blocks especially, which is a real pain. Makes it hard to fill in the area there. But I think it's done, and then I decided to extend the sheep pen. This is the special bonus bit at the end. I had to move all the sheep in. It's a nice big grassy area, and immediately they all get their woolly coats back. It was a real pain getting them all in there, even though I covered one whole edge with blocks so they could walk in. And then look how much I get from this. It's still going. Still sharing. Still sharing. There's like 4 stacks in my inventory there. Still going. It's night time. Still going. Still going. But you can see the ground is very quickly becoming dirt. There we go. That filled in like or more than half a row of the chest. Just vibe for a second there, figuring out what to do. And then I think I was calculating how much of each wool I'll need, because I figured I realized I need like 2 red wool, 5 grey wool, 13 white, or 5 light grey. I need a ton of actual grey. So I did that, and then I put the spare ones at the bottom. So I've got spare white and brown there. So then I went and re-dyed the white and brown sheep at some point, because I knew I didn't need them anymore. Still needed the black, because I still need like 500 black wool, maybe. And I need dark grey, which is going to be the hardest to get, because I need to make dark grey dye, which needs black, and black dye is annoying to get, because I went and swam around and couldn't find any squid. But there, I separate all the items out based on how many I need, and this is gonna be it. I had to count out where to go, and made some bone blocks as well. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye!